How you guys?
We're great. We're just thinking about last summer and what our goals were for starting a program for English language learners through a partnership with the New Paltz School District and their summer school program and the Hudson Valley Writing Project. And it was our fourth year. When I first began, I was funded totally through grants for English language learners and the district, one special little group of children. And I started pulling them out of their classes and working with them for a short period of time, and it wasn't very satisfying. I wanted to have them for the full 4 hours of the summer school. And so the next summer we began a multi-age program, and I've worked with Jackie and other teaching consultants with that same original group over many years. So we've watched them develop from kindergartners to second graders, next year third graders. And our ideas were to create a place where children could really be themselves, where they could play and bring writing into their play in a natural and organic way. And we thought, we're so excited by what we would see summer after summer, we wanted to make a place where young teachers could come and take a look at kids writing and playing naturally. And so we created a staff development, professional development, where they would come in for an hour to watch the children in their work and interact with them if they like. And then the kids would go home on the bus and the teachers would stay and reflect and talk and do some professional writing and reading about what we were doing. And it was a very moving summer, I think. We had incredible experiences with the kids. They fell in love with birds, and we brought all kinds of bird books to them, bird art. We brought a bird watcher. We went out looking for birds and finding them. We put up bird feeders and did bird seed experiments outside. We planted bird food. And the best part, I think, of the summer, the part the kids really loved, was they used the block area to create a bird town. That's a sort of physicalized reflection of community building. We're actually building a community, and
Right.
we need to be very careful of each other's buildings. We need to be careful of each other's boundaries, understand each other's strengths and weaknesses, draw from those strengths and weaknesses in order to create something beautiful that works for everyone. And unlike a classroom block area where at this point in the year children build their own building, or maybe with a partner build a building, and are very careful of each other's, in the summer program, the children play within each other's buildings and make a very planned community. So there might be a store in our particular bird town that we created. There was the president's house, there was a store, there was a zoo. It all figured into the story. The children, created pictures about their work. They wrote about every building. They wrote an entire story, which we photographed very carefully, and then created a digital block story that they then shared with the rest of the people in the summer school, about 75 children. And the kids became able to speak about how they did it, to answer questions from the audience, to talk about their puppets that they had made. They make block puppets that live within the block area, which they then can take home. What a great way to sort of put them out as leaders and speakers. I mean, if you can do a fast backtrack to where they began the first days of the summer program, and then to the last day when they're sharing this giant work and the kids are watching something they've created and see the block building still right there. That's a very powerful methodology. And I have never experienced, and I've been teaching 29 years, any group of children that didn't have that kind of a remarkable experience with block play.